June 14th, 2013. School was out and I spent all my time on YouTube watching Vanoss, Atlanticraft, and PewDiePie, the biggest name at the time. And on that day he uploaded a new gameplay series, and the game he played forever changed how I view video games. The Last of Us was created by Naughty Dog, and they were known for the Crash Bandicoot series, Jak and Daxter, and the Uncharted games, but these don't compare to their magnum opus. So when I heard that there was a TV adaptation in the works, I ran to my car, drove to my nearest GameStop, got that brand new sealed copy, and replayed the game I fell in love with when I was 12. Now I assume that you've played this game before, so I won't be retelling you the entire story, but I'll be showing you the reasons why The Last of Us is a beautifully dark game that plays with your sense of morality. Joel Miller, a character filled with so much anger and sadness, was once a proud, loving father before the apocalypse. And this father had to raise his only child, Sarah, alone, as well as giving up his dreams of becoming a singer, all for his daughter, because that's what a good father does. He puts his dreams aside for his kids, but his fatherhood was taken away from him when the entire world changed. As the world came crashing down into chaos, so did Joel's. He lost his only daughter, and that left him cold, bitter, and scared. Scared of attachment because he couldn't lose anyone he loved again, like he lost Sarah. That's why he pushed Tommy away, and that's why he's reluctant to be Ellie's sole protector. When Joel and Tess are asked by Marlene to take Ellie to a group of fireflies on the way, they find out that Ellie's been infected, but she's the only one to never turn. Joel wants to turn tail and go back to Boston, but Tess recognizes that this is humanity's last chance, the world's last chance for survival, but why should Joel care? The world he lives in is terrible. There's killers running around slaughtering people for the chance they might have some food. There's cannibals out there hunting people down. The military doesn't care about him. They killed his daughter, killed his entire world. Tess is infected, and her dying wish is for Joel to take Ellie to someone who can save the world, and he obliges because Tess was Joel's last real friend.
Joel,
Let me see it.
I didn't mean for this.
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops, right? Give me your arm. This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel. You've got to get this girl to Tommy's. He used to run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No. That was your crusade. I am not doing that.
Yes, you are. Look. There's enough here that you have to feel some sort of obligation to me, so you get her to Tommy's. They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but you have to run.
You want us to just leave you here?
Yes.
There is no way that...
I will not turn into one of those things. Come on. Make this easy for me.
I can find...
No, just go! Just fucking go.
Ellie,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this.
get a move on.
After evading the military, Ellie tries to comfort Joel about Tess, but he turns her down, not just because he's sad about losing someone he cared about, but he's scared of letting her in.
Hey, look, about Tess. I don't even know what
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves.
It's not until after Bill helps you get a working car do they finally start to connect and be friends.
Oh, man.
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay, I know it doesn't look like it, but this here is not a bad read. Only one problem. Right there. To be continued. I hate cliffhangers.
Where did you get that?
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
What else did you get?
Well... Here. This make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time. That is a winner, though.
Well, better than nothing. Oh, I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight. It's light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Look, hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh, why are these all stuck together? I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude.
After being ambushed by hunters, Joel and Ellie have been separated from each other. And as Joel tries to find her, he's being attacked and is almost killed until Ellie kills the man. Instead of thanking Ellie and consoling her for taking a man's life, he scolds her.
I shot the hell out of that guy, huh?
Yeah, you sure did.
I feel sick.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Well, you're glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
We gotta get going.
Lead the way.
Ellie's obviously frustrated. She saved her new father figure's life, and this is how he treats her. He stays distant and mad for what? Joel realizes this and he knows his mistake, so he trusts Ellie to provide cover for him so he can clear their path. And he apologizes indirectly.
All right. And just so we're clear about back there, it was either him or me.
You're welcome.
They make a pit stop at Tommy's to find where a group of firefighters could be stationed, and while there, Tommy gives Joel a present from the good old days, but he refuses.
Here. It's a little faded, but it still looks pretty good.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean,
I said I'm good.
Joel wears the watch Sarah gave him as a reminder of her. He can remember Sarah, but even then it's hard for him to remember. He turns down the picture because he can't bear to see her, because he doesn't see that picture as a picture of his little girl anymore. He sees it as dread, sadness, and grief. After a run-in with more hunters, Joel tells Ellie this is it for their story together. Ellie runs away and Joel goes after her. And once he finds her, instead of letting her in, he pushes her away again.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys? Movies? Deciding which shirt goes with which skirt? It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad.
On the ride to Jackson, Joel has time to reflect on what he has said, and he decides to not run away from attachment, so he and Ellie head off to Colorado. While navigating their way through the university, Joel and Ellie start to bond, but their bond is cut short and Joel is badly injured and Ellie scrambles to save him, and this is where the game's DLC, Left Behind, takes place. Following Joel's injury, Ellie searches a rundown mall for supplies, while she remembers the last person she truly cared about before meeting Joel, Riley. On a night out, Ellie and Riley have fun in an abandoned mall, and Riley is cherishing every moment because it's her last day before she gets shipped out with a new batch of Fireflies to a new location, and she wants to live it up one last time with her friend. Ellie finds out that she's leaving and tells her not to leave and to stay with her, and Riley does, and they kiss, but their moment is cut short. After both of them are banned, they decide to live their final days for each other, and decides to not fight for just the world, but for Joel. Ellie ends up being captured by David and Joel goes to save her. Before David could force himself on her, Ellie gets the upper hand and lets all anger and fear out on David, until Joel stops and comforts her.
Ellie! Stop! Stop!
Fucking touch me!
It's okay. It's me. It's me. It's me. Look. It's me.
He tried to...
Oh, baby girl. It's okay. It's okay.
Joel.
It's okay.
Finally making it to their end goal, Ellie is being prepped for surgery, and Marlene tells Joel that the surgery will kill her but save millions. But Joel doesn't care. He's blinded by rage and goes through the hospital, killing anyone who gets in his way. Joel gets Ellie, but before his final escape, Marlene corners him and pleads with him to let Ellie go and save the world like she would have wanted to. Driving away, Joel looks at the road blankly, thinking about his decision, until we see Ellie wake up and learn that he didn't give her up. And he lies to Ellie about there being others like her, as she turns away and cries. Outside of Jackson, Ellie wants Joel to swear that everything he said about the Fireflies was true, and he does. He lies, but can you blame him? After everything Joel and Ellie have been through together, could you blame him for not wanting to lose another daughter? Another person he loved? Someone he has and still would lay his life on the line for? And that's why I love The Last of Us. And that's why it's my favorite game of all time, because it keeps having me question my morality. So let me ask you this question. Would you give up your daughters, your moms, your sons, your dads, your wives, husbands, or anyone else's life you truly love? Someone you would die for? Someone you can't imagine living life without for the greater good? For the chance of saving a countless number of people and the world? I don't believe I could. I don't think you could either.
These posters are everywhere.
I saw this right before the outbreak.
You did? Does he totally gut her by the end?
Nobody gets gutted. It's a dumb teen movie.
Who dragged you to see it then?
I don't know. Let's just stay focused, all right?
All right.